Hi guys, welcome to Titan Gamers, and once again, Riot Games have given us an early access to Valorant's latest update, this time for Episode 3, Act 2, featuring a brand new map called Fracture. So what we know about this map is that it's a H-shaped layout and the defenders will spawn right smack in the middle of the map. Attackers start on both sides of the map, pinching the defenders, and there's also zip lines that run under the map to connect you front and back. Not sure how this is gonna work out until we actually see it. Alright guys, welcome to Fracture. So I've spent the last 4 hours on this map just exploring, just walking around. And as much as I want to show you guys more about the map, you probably have watched other videos about it already. So today I'm going to give you guys something different. I'm going to give you guys some of the VIPER lineups that I have found within 4 hours, because I got access to this at 1 AM and it's 5 AM in the morning right now. Let's get on with the video. So there are two sides to this map. There's side B and there's side A. One that looks a bit like Breeze, a hint of Breeze, and the other looks like a bit of Bind. Alright, so this is what the A side looks like. There's actually two tiers. There's a first level right here, and there's a second level right below here. As you can see, there's a top layer right there and a bottom layer. You definitely know that VIPER lineups can't reach the bottom area, so we'll definitely be touching more on the upper deck area. And as we head over to the B side, a little bit of a breeze, more like breezeless. The place looks like a mess. This is the B side. It's slightly more open concept. There's a bit of coverage on top with the railings and the vines, and there's even a tower right here that you can camp right here if you want. It's not really much of a tower. That's pretty much it, and that's B side for you. And let's head over to the A side for some lineups. So the first few lineups that I found are for the A side. Now for A side, you have two tiers. You have two levels. There's an upper deck and there's a lower deck. I've been trying to find lineups for lower deck, but as you can see, it's practically impossible because it's covered up, right? It's covered up. But you have the upper deck exposed. Now, I'm guessing that if you do have the chance to secure the site, you would want to plant the spike on top on the upper deck, because you pretty much have cover here when you're in this corner. I mean, these are wall bangable, and you have this corner as well. You only have to worry about what's that called again? You have to worry about A-link, you have to worry about A-rope, and you have to worry about the A-drop. Upper deck, you can plant either here in the less talking more doing corner, or the box corner. Alright, so let's just go for this corner first where Jet is standing. Alright, so what you want to do is that you're going to plant the spike here, and you're going to go all the way to this area called the dish. I mean, it's kind of a hassle, but it really depends if your teammates can help you plant. Alright, so for this lineup, you're gonna go here, right in this corner. So once you're in this corner, what you're going to do is that you're gonna place your Q on top here on this building at this corner right here. You're gonna place your Q right here at this window ledge here. This will bounce off the building and land in the cubby at the right side.
Poison's off.
And that's where you go. You practically will cover up like 3/4 of the upper deck with that lineup. Another way for that lineup to happen is that you can place your snake bite HUD indicator this time on this side of the border, the top side right here. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna put your indicator here, slightly up, and the margin of error for this lineup is slightly higher because it lands directly in here, but the problem is that it doesn't cover much. Now, to cover this side, it's slightly tricky. You want to look at your Q indicator as well this time. This is considering that you actually bought your smoke orb, alright? So what you want to do is that you're going to put your Q indicator where your snake bite was previously, right here, but this time you put your Q indicator instead. It's right there. So this will go up here. It will drop down on the box, and it will cover both sides actually of the box. We basically have the whole top layer covered with this right here. And right here, you practically have the whole upper deck covered. Ta-da! To be safe, but I don't think you want to throw both mollies at the same time. So another position you can do your lineup for the upper deck is at a rope. So all you have to do is just look at these 3 lines right here. 1, 2, 3. As long as your snake bite is up here and you're positioned correctly, it'll and you're up against the wall, by the way. If you're up against the wall, it'll practically land in the cubby right here. Anywhere you go, it will land there. This is the most fail-safe lineup. So this lineup that I previously mentioned is for people who are unconfident, who are not really confident in their lineups. But if you are like me and you're super overconfident about your lineups, here's another one for you, alright? So you're in this corner right here from ropes, right? You're gonna look at the top right corner of your Q indicator, alright? The top right hand corner, that thing right there. You're gonna place it right here in this angled corner right here, right? There's a lot of corners for you to take note of, but this is how it's gonna look like, alright? You just put this right here. It'll bounce off the building and this will land right on top of the box. And there you go. You have the whole area covered. For B side, it's pretty much straightforward. There's only one platform. I mean, it's slightly elevated, but it's pretty much in the open for you. Now, I haven't found any specific lineups except for one angle only, alright? So let's just say you decide to plant your spike right here. Alright, for example, alright? So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna come to the bench. The bench is right here. You're gonna go into this corner
Here.
right here. Just make sure you just go forward until you stop. Alright, until you come to a complete stop into this corner. You're gonna place your snake bite HUD indicator right here at this intersection right here. This will land directly on top of the boxes and it will cover up the whole area. There you go. This practically covers slightly over here. Even if they decide to plant behind here, you are also able to cover it. It just lands on top of the box. That's the cool thing. If you land on top of the box, you have this whole area covered. Everything else I tried, it always managed to land on these railings right here. It's either that they land on these railings or they just don't land deep inside enough. But I would think that if you do want to actually aim there, all you have to do is you just have to shoot forward and it practically lands inside on the backside. If you want to do this corner, honestly this lineup takes a bit of geometry. No, I have a girlfriend, it's okay, she understands what I'm doing. It's all for science, okay? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm still looking for this lineup as we go along. Maybe this will be an indicator for me. Will this be an indicator for me? Does that cover? Oh yes it does! Oh my goodness. I found that by luck, honestly guys. I found it by luck. Okay. Let's just say you plant it on the inside and this box actually provides some cover for you. Just peek out a bit until you see this cross right here. Just aim there, it'll bounce off the wall and you practically have the inside for you. Except for this corner. That corner, you might want to just shoot it straight inside. Like maybe if your cross is here, you can probably aim it here at the tip of this box. Right? Yep. Alright guys, so thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry I don't have more lineups. These are all the lineups that I could find as of right now. But once again, thank you so much to Riot Games for giving us early access again to the latest map for Fracture on Act 3 Act 2. Sadly, we don't have a battle pass yet. Might be coming up very soon. Who knows? Maybe the leaks are real, maybe the leaks are false. Alright guys, so thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know down in the comment section below what else you would like to see us do on Fracture. I'll be streaming this game in 2 hours. After the release of this video, I'll be streaming this game in 2 hours, alright? You can find me on Twitch. Link is in the description below and I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye!